You don't want to stay charged, so I left this on all night. It's down to 12.8 volts. I ain't charged it up in probably a month. Using it every day for phones and stuff, remote controls, whatnot. Everybody's charging their phones up. It's the Dakota Lithium power box. Works good. It takes a beating. Now my issue is my thing with it. You can see it goes up in here and mounts, but coming down these rough roads and stuff, riding in the back of this thing, riding in this boat, it takes a beating and pounding, and it gets thrown around. I'm just showing you how tough it is. It shouldn't be working, but it's still working. And the screws and stuff, they pop out of it. I done throw the screws and stuff away, but I just put it through a test. That's what I do. I test it out, see if it's gonna hold up. And it's holding up for me. But anyway, good morning. It's good to see each and every one of you. A little bit different. That hurricane's done touch base. It's been on land for a couple of days now, and it's now, do you think fish know that's coming? I do. I think they feel it. Now, I didn't video yesterday's show because I had 4 people in here. I wish I'd have just videoed it, but I didn't. I messed up and didn't. It was a good day yesterday. We had fun. We had a good day. But I'm going to see what the day holds. I come down here first. My cousin's down here, and I had to bring him some worms. I'm getting a late start, but I ain't gonna be here long. But I don't know if they done caught any fish or not. They went the other way. So I was coming this way real quick and hit a couple grass beds I got right here that I really like. I really like this grass bed. This grass bed and that one up yonder, but you know, who knows? Every day is different for these things. Every day is different. But I caught a couple off this grass bed yesterday. And I lost a really nice one. And I wanted to see where we stood this morning, me and him, or me and her, where we stood at this morning. But she must still have a stove mouth. Or she's still holding a grudge. That old hook got her yesterday. But put this old jig down there near her, she ain't gonna be able to resist it. She can't go all day and not eat. Can't do it. They gotta eat. They gotta eat. Y'all just remember that. Yeah, I figured I'd yank one out of here real quick. And so much for that thinking. Time I got here. I should catch one on this grass bed, but it's a little cloudy today. But they still ought to be fish in or near it, so we'll see. 11-foot ACC crappie stick. The GSM 11 2-footer. I'm at 2-piece. I'm using a chartreuse shad, baby shad. It's got a split tail on it. I'm using a 1/8 yellow chartreuse jig head from ACC Crappie Sticks. The jig itself is ATX Lure Company. Now, ACC Crappie Sticks has got one close to this, and they got another one called Pear Juice. It is good, and I'll show them to you today because I don't have but one of these left, and this might be the only one I got left. And if you, oh man, I lost him. Y'all probably got to see him though. But if you want a little action and a tougher jig, then you're gonna go with the ACC Crappie Stick. And but either jigs are good. And those are the only 2 plastics I use. You know, it's ATX Lure and ACC Crappie Sticks. I won't use no other ones. I just won't do it. I ain't found none to hold up like these. Like I said, that's just what I do. My hair jigs, everybody knows, only hair jigs I've ever used. Oh, I lost him. The only hair jigs I ever use is pops crappie. That's because he hand makes them. They ain't bought somewhere and shipped to him. They're hand tied and hand painted, and they're made the way I want them made. And they're you know, real feathers and top quality stuff. There's some fish in this hole. There is some fish in this hole here. I done lost 2 or 3 fish right here. Man, if we'd have caught everything I done lost. I gotta keep them. If I don't, my little cousin ain't gonna, believe me. My baby cousin. He ain't no baby though. He ain't no baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Boy, that hit like fire. You hear me? He knocked the fire out of it. I thought it was a big crappie, but it weren't. It's an old smallmouth. Golly. Boy, that was a nice fish. Man, I got to quit losing these fish. I was hoping to catch one more, at least one more. Not lose one, catch one. Oh man, I tell you what. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got another one. And you drop it down in them little holes like that, if you just ease it back out. When you're trying to come back up out the hole because you didn't get no bite, just ease it. Don't snatch it. Ease it back out. ATX Wicked Shad, Chartreuse, Pearl. Those were the 175s. Yeah, the ones that, nope, those are the 2-inch ones. God dog it. I hope I got that on camera. In this grass, we lost that one back there. So we'll ease on up here and see if we can, we ought to catch 5 or 6 right here. Yeah, we ought to catch 5 or 6 right here. Boy, there's gonna be some fish caught today. There's one here. Maybe the tides come down too fast. We got 5 or 6. Lost some. Did all that in 5 minutes. Video won't be long. Either it's the tide or the storm. I don't know. There's something messing with them. Ah, dog it, man. One for the camera anyway. If you jigging that grass, you ought to catch some on that grass bed there. I ain't gonna mess with it. I'm gonna leave it for you. All right, folks, we made a little run. Not sure exactly how deep it is here, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it and see. It's worth a try. There's a grass bed, so gotta be something laying around it, I reckon. You would think. With the mindset I got, we're gonna make a video today. So we're gonna see. Met up with my cousin and them. They caught one. I give them what I was using. And some green worms I give them. Because I ain't doing nothing but artificial today. So we're gonna see what happens. Hoping for the best. If I don't catch but one, off this grass bed, it was worth coming to. But I can promise you, I'm gonna try. You don't pass them up. You pass up one, it could be the best grass bed in the world. It could be holding all the fish. I ain't sure that wasn't a bite, y'all. Well, the way that water running, he better know he wants it, or he gonna get his feelings hurt, because he's gonna miss out on it. That water is running. Sometimes that water running, it helps, but sometimes it can mess you up. But I think these fish is feeling that storm today. I think they feeling that storm. Boy, I see a snake up there, I believe. This sure looks like a snake laying up there. I want to say it is. It might not be. I know it is. I know it's a snake. A decent sized snake too. Oh, he gone. He didn't stick around long. Nope, he didn't stick around long at all. Huh. Man. I'd have sure thought we'd have got us something out of here, y'all. That grass bed just looked too good. Turn around. Turn around and try it the other way. Maybe that water kicking it back this way might work. I'm gonna tell you what, now there's a lot of grass pushed up on this tree. There should have been some fish on this tree. Uh-oh. I don't know how deep it is in here. There we go. Oh, man. Crap. Missed that one, y'all. Well, that's good. There was one in here. It makes me feel better. We'll make a video of how to lose them, because I can sure lose them today. Another day of that. They gotta be some fish in here. I'm gonna set the anchor poles down. If it's, yeah, it's deep enough. Well, shoot, I don't think I can. I might can get through there. There we go. 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 That's a good one. We'll take it. Thank you, Lord. Uh-oh. Can't go but so far with that. Well, that was worth stopping. That was worth stopping for. I'm glad to. I'm glad to have been able to pull that one off. Oh, there's another one. Great day. They might be in this here running water, y'all. Crappie don't like this running water. They ain't supposed to be liking this running water. Your uncle fishes too much.
What's going on? What are you talking about?
Nothing much.
You tearing them up?
No, I started off. I didn't get down here till probably 9 o'clock or so. And, or 10 o'clock, probably about 10 o'clock to be honest with you. And went to my first little spot. Put 5 or 6 in the boat and lost about 6. I thought, well, dog, I said, I ain't gonna be here long. Well, if I'd have caught the ones I lost, I'd have been going home by now. But that water sped up.
Now what now?
I said the water sped up, got faster, and fish quit biting all of a sudden.
Okay, I'll see what you was doing then.
So
It ain't raining nothing.
it tried to rain, and I stopped that. I nipped that in the bud quick. Well, I said no rain till I leave.
You crappie fish?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Good deal. I'm gonna head that way in the morning, and I might get wet, but I'm gonna try it on these thunders, 4 ounce flooding.
Right. It's supposed to.
I think we got what, 50% chance or something?
Yeah, and I'm gonna be at Santee, so I hope.
You want to say it to you in the morning?
Yeah, I got the catfish, and I hope y'all don't catch nothing.
Huh?
I said I hope they shut the landings down here till I come back.
No, man, I'm planning on tearing them up tomorrow. I'm planning on it. I don't know.
Well, I hope you do.
You tried any brown fish or anything down there today, or just crappie?
Well, we did yesterday, and I'm gonna tell you, they wasn't hitting on much with the worms, so I'd get me some crickets, Eric.
Okay.
I'd get some crickets just to see if they might be switched to crickets now. They might be on them crickets.
Right. See?
Yep, but I got Yep, but I got a cousin out here right now. They using worms, and they might be caught 2 fish. So that's why, that's why I said, you know what? I bet you crickets might work.
I might carry some stuffed crappie fish with too, just in case.
Well, I'd definitely take something for the crappie, because the crappie biting now.
Up around the grass beds and stuff.
Yeah, up around the grass beds and out in between these trees. I just got on some here in some rough running water in between 2 trees. I was like, boy, this here don't make no sense. I don't know why them crappie. Yeah, I don't know why them crappie in that rough running water.
No, that don't even make sense.
That don't make a bit of sense. But I did. Some nice crappie I just pulled out of there. Yep.
Hey.
Yep.
Well, all right, buddy. Well, I'll let you later.
All right, I'll do it. All right, bye. That was Eric, Local Life Outdoors. Y'all go check him out. He's my buddy. He won't tell me where the fish is at, but he's still my buddy. He got the old tight lip, y'all. Man, there ought to be something in this hand too. I want to check it out. I don't remember when the last time is I've come this far back up in here. I ain't never had to. There was a fish in this grass bed, he'd have got this here. Or at least hit it. There should have been a fish. Honestly, they should have been a fish right there. I don't see me catching a fish on this grass bed if I didn't catch one right there. Now, I might be prove wrong right here, but I don't know if that was a big one or not right there, but that ain't 3 foot from where I was just fishing. So, and that there was a nice fish. So they is in here. But I don't know if he gonna hit again. He hit harder that time, so. That's 3 foot from where I was at. But I knew I had to be one somewhere right in here. I hate I lost him, but it's okay. So, old friend today, my buddy Chris Brown, saw him up in Pamplico, went to school with him. Man, we sit back and look at how things has changed, man. How you lose contact and stuff with all your old friends, and everybody moves on, life goes on. It's crazy. Man, it's crazy how we all change and pick right back up where we left off 20 years ago. Yep, we all go our separate ways and do our separate things and lose track of each other and grow old and then look back at it and kind of wish we'd have done some things different and kept up and changed things. It's crazy. Real crazy. But we sitting in good shape anyway. The good Lord's allowed us to come out here today. I'm good. Thank you for it too, Lord. Lord, can you make it happen? Can you make it happen? Who we fooling? Can you make it happen? That's funny. Lord, would you allow me to catch a fish right here, please? Oh well. I ain't gonna fish this whole thing because I got one more place I want to go. I said I was hanging out here for an hour or so, going back home. And that's what I'm gonna do. Let's get her down and get her done. Get her down, get her done. We are about to wrap it up, y'all. catch us a few more off of this sideline right here. We should be able to pop us 3 or 4. That'll set us right for the day. We should be able to pull it off. A lot of trash floating, but that's okay. We should be able to catch 2 or 3 right down through here. Now, it's good seeing you guys at the landings. They call him Uncle Jesse. I got to see Uncle Jesse. They were down here running some trot lines and got to meet them, give him some jigs and jig heads to try if they come back with his family to come in here and fish. Give them some of them jigs and hope that they can be successful with it. Here we're using the same jigs I'm using right here. I guarantee it. Whew, man, that's a beauty. She's a beauty. Oh. Man, you gotta love it. Can't help but to love it. Ought to be a law against that. I'm about to think there is a law on Santee because they're killing all the grass. Gonna have to start voting different. We got people in there that don't hunt and fish, making up all these laws, killing all the grass. I get it if you want to control it, but there's a better way to control it than kill it all. They want to kill it all. They don't want to. They is. They is definitely killing it all. They have killed it all, for sure. God dog it. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're gonna ease on. You know what? No, we ain't. We going fishing. I ain't worried about it. We going fishing. We'll worry about everything later. Let's go catch some more fish. Shoot, we come out here to go fishing. I know I got stuff to do. Lord, I got to go get bait for tomorrow. But you know what? Let's go. Let's go catch some more fish. That's what we come to do. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Sometimes, folks, it ain't about getting your limit, but it is about making a video, and I think we've made a good video. But I think we're gonna make an even better one because we're gonna go catch some more fish. Y'all. Well, here comes the rain, y'all. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Catch a couple more and get out of here. We should be able to pull it off right here, right in here. I know there ain't nobody been fishing in here. Ooh, boy, he hit that thing. There. All right, let's get this party started here. We ought to be able to catch something here. Should be able to do something. Yep. All I can say is thank you, Jesus. That's all I got. Maybe there's one right there. Ooh. 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 Come on, a third one ain't gonna hurt nothing now. Come on. A third one ain't never hurt. Unless you was already over the limit. Then that third one hurt. If you got caught. See if he'll hit it again. This grass bed, that grass bed, then go over there and hit that one and seriously go home then. Cause I have one more. I was only gonna be out here a couple of hours. That's it. I promise. I said an hour. But the fishing's been a little bit tough. So I ought to be able to fish this grass bed, that grass bed, and that grass bed right there within the next hour. And we'll be fish about 2.5 hours out here. That's what we're gonna have by the end of this trip. But y'all gonna get what we got, and the day was a little bit tougher. And you say, wow, you know, you caught all them fish in 2.5 hours, but man, first 10 minutes, I had 5 fish and lost 6. And it's been hunt since. But granted, I didn't fish a bunch of my grass beds and give them to my cousin. Let them fish them. And I'd come hit some different ones, you know, that I know about. Cause he don't fish a whole lot. He has to work. So I show him some good grass beds and what baits to use, and let him go from there, and I'll come hit these grass beds. He don't know how to get to a bunch of this stuff. Some of this stuff ain't easy to find, and some of it you ride right by it and never see it. I wouldn't even go fish it because your motor would be dragging the bottom. You'd think, oh, this is shallow. But then when you get over there on that bank's 6, 8, 10 foot deep. So you get in that shallow water and it turns you away. Don't let it turn you away. Go in there anyway and check it. Check it out, because I'm getting ready. I'm gonna show you something right here. I'm gonna catch me one in here. I'm gonna catch me one on this grass bed somewhere. That water running though. Great day, that water running in here. He gonna have to be a big one. Now come winter time, when you can jig down in this stuff and that water running like that, that's gonna be good. Oh man, yeah. That was a good crappie too, boy. That was it. That was a good one, y'all. Man, that was a good crappie. I thought I had him. I got to see him though. I did get to do that. I got to see him. Oh man, don't lose that one. Lord have mercy. That, folks, is a good fish. Oh man, I lost another one. God almighty knows. That was another good one too. There's some big ones down there. And folks, when you using these plastic jigs, if you don't put it on the right jig head, that plays a big part in it, and tearing that thing up and getting the right action. So you got to get the right jig head also when you're using these little baits like this. Now them bigger 2-inch baits, you can get away with a little bit more. But when you're using these 1.5 inch, inch and 3/4, they require a little bit more of a proper jig head. So you just have to try them out and see which jig head you like the best and which one it fits best on. But now, the ACC jig heads and ATX Lure Company's jig heads, they'll work. They'll work, for sure. But everybody's got their favorite jig heads. And I use ACC crappie stick jig heads, and I use, which I'm using one now. Like I said, it depends on what jigs you're using. Because see, I can use all sorts of jig heads when I'm using them bigger baits. And we got all kind of jig heads out there. I mean, there is a ton of jig heads to choose from, no doubt. It's more or less whatever you like and it's in your budget. Because there's some of these jig heads that are ridiculous priced. I mean, it almost makes you want to just make your own because it's cheaper. I get it. I get it. Some of these jig heads is, but now, if it ain't no, it all depends on how many you're getting too. You got to look at that. But I've seen jig heads that I like, damn, them the same ones ACC sells, and I get more by getting them from ACC. And they got some specially made jig heads they got, and you know, like I said, everything's got its, they got their place, time and place. Certain ones work better trolling. But do you need a colored jig head? My honest opinion, no, sir, you sure don't. You do not need a colored jig head to catch a fish. Do we want the colored jig heads? We do. Sure do. Uh-oh. Number one, it looks better. It looks better. And it's going to attract that fish a lot better. But do you have to have it to catch fish? No, you do not. But if you got to tip your jig with a minnow, you're using the wrong jig. I'm just straight up. Your jigs ain't working. Just use a bare hook and a minnow. I mean, that's facts. I'm just saying. I said, oh, that's extra bait. If that's the case, use a bigger bait. You know? That's just me, just me. It's just my opinion that I'm going to fight that 5 o'clock traffic because I can't go back home down Alligator Road because that highway is jacked up. I'm talking jacked up. I almost got a ticket on that road yesterday because I wasn't waiting. I got tired of waiting, y'all. I'm pretty good at it. But they was letting everybody go and go and go. I mean, just constantly letting oncoming traffic, everybody was getting up out of there. We sat and watched everybody on both, everywhere, except for us. Even the construction guy was holding his hand up, like, why ain't y'all letting us go? I'm telling you, it was bad. And just as after I blowed the horn, knowing that wasn't gonna do no good, I was about 10 cars back. And I done swore I wasn't gonna stop if they tried to stop me once they started going. Well, after about 20 minutes of watching everybody else go through the light, I said, Lord, when that oncoming traffic clears out to where I can go, I'm getting over there in their lane and I'm gonna act like I didn't know no better. I thought somebody was broke down. And just before I did it, the good Lord said, boy, you crazy. Y'all open up that road. So they let us start moving. I mean, I was in the process of doing it too. We get ready to go, y'all. This has been fun. This has been good. I have enjoyed it. But we are out of here. We got to go. We got a homecoming football game. Man. Yes. We got to go. Yes, we do. I'll let y'all ride. Ride the whole trip. So if y'all want to see the whole trip, yeah, y'all getting ready to. Y'all getting ready to know where every stump is, one way or the other. So we getting ready to come through there like a rocket. shall see. I don't think it'll let you pull it up. Yeah. Everybody gets there and says, it won't go in gear. It won't go in gear.
Don't go in gear unless the key's in the truck. It don't matter what you do.
But what I do like, right here, boy. That right there. Ain't there's a little ridge to hold on there when it ain't raining. Another thing I like is like, you know, sometimes you don't take it out of gear thinking that shit, when it, I mean, boy, it should have been in the lake. I got up there to put it in gear. Hell, it was already in gear. It just went out of gear when I got out of it. I was like, well, thank you.
What's the next boat you gonna buy?
I was looking at another one of these, but I've been talking to people. The first one I get to talk to me, I'm gonna go with it, but man, I want to get another Express. I don't know.
I looked at them too. They nice, bro.
Everybody I talked to that had G3s, they don't want them. They said they rough. I know what this here can do. I know what this bitch has been through. Won't no other boat take the shit this one has. I mean, I ride it around now and it ain't.
You gonna keep this boat right on, man?
Yeah, I ain't gonna get rid of it.
They won't give you nothing for it, damn dude. They'll laugh at you if you take it to the